Hello, science students. This week we're learning about Newton's second law, and I would like to show you the mastery activity that goes with it and how to do most of it so you have an idea of what you need to do on that assignment. Okay, so here's our Canvas classroom. I'm going to click on current module. It's going to jump us all the way down to module 12, which has Newton's second law in it. And I'm going to click on Newton's second law equation mastery activity. That's going to open up this right here. Now, to open up the actual assignment document, now you'll click on the little bar right here. It's going to open it in a new tab. You can complete the activity in that tab and then submit it in that tab. Okay, so here it is. It's opened up, nice and easy to see. So there's 3 parts to it. Part 1 is the pre-activity questions. You're just going to answer them as best you can, show your work, make sure you give complete answers. Part 2 is about weight. Reminder is that weight equals mass times gravity, or 9.8 meters per second. So for the force block, what I'm going to do, you can kind of see in my little window down here, I'm going to measure it with my spring scale, find the mass in grams. Mine's about 220 grams. I'm going to convert it to kilograms. Remember that kilograms are 1,000 times bigger than grams, so we ended up moving the decimal point 3 places. You can use your notes on converting to help you with this. We get 0.220 kilograms. And then we're going to calculate the weight in newtons. To do that, it's mass times gravity. Weight equals mass times gravity. You would get 0.22 for the mass times gravity, 9.8, and then you'll have your answer. So you want to make sure you multiply by kilograms and not grams to get your answer for this one. Once you're done with the force block, I'm going to clear these off so you don't get my answers. Once you're done with the force block, you're going to pick 4 other items around your house. So a pair of socks, anything you can lift with the spring scale, a toy, anything like that would be great. Okay, part 3. So part 3, instead of doing a measurement in real life, we're going to have a little demonstrator for you. So let me open this one. And this is a simulator. So the simulator, you can choose 3 things, which is nice. You could choose the mass of the wagon, which is this up here it's on a track, a frictionless track. You can choose the mass of the weight, so the hanging weight right here, or you can choose the coefficient of friction. The only thing we want you to change is the mass of the wagon. So for this one, I can put in any mass I want in grams, and then I can click start, and it's going to show it move, and then it's going to calculate the acceleration for me right here. So I know my acceleration is 0.892 if my mass was 10 grams. Let's say my mass was 5 grams. So I reset, and then I can type in my new number, 5 grams, and then I can start. It shows me my acceleration is 1.635. So as I decrease the mass, the acceleration increases. I decrease the mass of this wagon. So now let's go back and see what you really need to record. So for each one, you're going to choose the mass of the wagon. Let's say I picked 5 grams. It means our total mass together, I add these together, 5 plus 1 is 6. My total mass in kilograms, again, because we want to calculate force. In order to calculate force, we need to know the full mass. 0.006 for me, because I moved the decimal point 1, 2, 3 times to go from grams to kilograms. The acceleration, I measured it. We're going to say it's about 2 just for me, but it's probably about 1 point something. Now the last step, I'm going to take my mass and multiply by my acceleration. So to find the force, because force equals mass times acceleration. So I go mass 0.006 times acceleration 2, and we get about 0.012 meters per second. Or sorry, for force, 0.012 newtons would be the overall force on that system. Okay, very good. Hopefully this kind of makes sense, and you're going to repeat this by changing the mass of the wagon 4 times and recording again and doing the same sort of calculation. Okay, hopefully that kind of makes sense. Use this as your guide. You can choose any of these masses that you want, and you can choose any objects you want for this one, and then make sure when you're done that you submit. Otherwise, very good work. Have a fantastic day.